There's Huey the Ghoul. That means that it has to be the Halloween episode.
It is, in fact, the Halloween episode of WrestleCrap Radio.
This, you'll be happy with this story because it's really not dirty.
Mama's sitting here at WrestleCrap Studios shaking her head no already.
It's honestly a G-rated Dawn story, but I just want to tell you because it's ridiculous. Okay, do you remember back in the 80s when they would say, oh, like if you had your left ear pierced, you were,
A pirate?
If you had your left ear pierced, you were straight. If you had your right ear pierced, you were gay.
Yes. Yep. Child of the 80s, I remember these things.
All right. Okay, one year Don went as Paul Stanley from Kiss.
Yes.
Now, Paul Stanley has the star on his right eye.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Don had gotten he had an eye infection on his right eye around Halloween.
Okay.
So, he put the Paul Stanley star in makeup on his left eye.
Okay.
And we just made fun of him. We called him, you dressed up like a gay Paul Stanley of Halloween because the eye was, on the other side. But who does that? If you're going to be Paul Stanley, be sure the star is on the right, correct eye. Right?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
GlobalInternet.net. The best web host in the entire known universe.
Do you remember when they used to be the best damn web host?
They did. I told you we're trying to clean the show up. One day, maybe we won't have to put explicit whenever we post to iTunes.
The fans would revolt. I remember last time you got all mad at me for being filthy. And I tried to clean my act up the next show, and the people were disappointed. We don't like it.
Sometimes we need to bring some morality to the people.
I got morals. Did I or did I not just tell you a Don story that did not involve bestiality or bodily fluids?
I don't mean to. Just okay. I'm gonna turn this off so no one else hears us. It's just gonna be me and you, Mr. Braxton, talking. The 12 listeners. I called them geeks, nerds, Poindexters, shut-ins living in Unabomber-style shacks. Remember that?
Right.
They're kind of easily influenced. So if we can influence them for good instead of evil, that's what I think we should do.
No,
simple.
I am trying to be their Jim Jones.
No, we don't want to go down that path.
You want some Kool-Aid too?
GlobalInternet. Oh, whoops! Gotta turn it back on. Okay. GlobalInternet.net, kids. Get you a website. Lord Alfred, if you please.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
As impossible as it is to believe, we have a second sponsor to this here radio program. The people that saved the show on WrestleCrap Radio 200.
Over the top, Dad!
.com.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over by the tomatoes, and here he comes.
Woo! Boy, we're just flying through the show this week, aren't we?
We are.
You know why? Because we want to get to the to the new Roddy Piper stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure we got a lot of new fans, new listeners listening to this show for the first time. We don't want to make them laugh so hard that they listen to the shit. You know, they keep rewinding to the funny parts. You know,
right? We gotta pad it. Get to the end.
Yeah, kind of like when WWE tells Evan Bourne to not do too much.
Right.
Out there,
right.
Tone it down. We got to tone down our comedy.
We're trying to pace ourselves.
Rick. I just remember. I'll never forget. I went to my friend Eddie's house, and I was in grade school. Don't ask me why I remember this, but his parents handed out Mork and Mindy baseball bubblegum cards.
Wow. That there is amazing.
The things you remember. Yeah, and then,
Did you ever have rainbow suspenders like Mork?
No,
I did.
I didn't.
I did, but unfortunately they snapped one day into me wearing them.
Imagine that.
So I was at Kings Island last weekend. I was there. You have no idea how sad I am because they closed this weekend for the year.
You're like fucking Tom Hanks and Big. I dare you to come to work with me for a while. Then you'd be filthy. Then you'd be disgruntled at life and be filthy like me.
So I took RD Jr. down there because they have Hallow Fest. And they have this new area that's dinosaurs alive. So they had trick or treat with the dinosaurs. Boxes of raisins. Awful. I'm gonna give fair warning to anyone in the Reynolds neighborhood. If you give RD Jr. raisins, I'm gonna go teach him how to soap windows.
What
on earth was that?
Holy crap, Huey's possessed.
Maybe that was like son of Huey or something. Satan joining us on the Halloween episode of WrestleCrap Radio.
I knew it wouldn't be the holidays without me on board.
Yep. Carl Zayas writes, it's a very simple question, 4 words. Does this look infected? I wonder if I'm going to go ahead and look at his page here, see if there's something that looks in. There's a picture of
no.
His girlfriend, I think. That does not look infected. I hope he's not talking about her. That's not very good. Always a joyous segment of the this here radio program.
It wouldn't be Halloween without the Honky Tonk Mailman. Thank you very much.
Wow, he's already here with us, huh?
Honky Tonk Mailman.
How you boys doing? Happy Halloween! Thank you very much.
I was worried about you, man. I didn't get any mail delivered today. I didn't even see you. What was going on, man?
Well, it's a national holiday, Blade Braxton, and on the national holidays, we do not deliver the mail. Rain, sleet, snow, that's fine. National holiday, not so much.
So, just so I'm following along, Halloween is now a national holiday.
I get a paid vacation day to go on out and do my trick-or-treating the way that I do it.
Oh, well, I guess I should be working for the government, perhaps.
Absolutely.
So you're going out trick-or-treating. Dare I guess that you're going as, I don't know, Elvis Presley?
Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, he couldn't carry a tune if it had a handle on it. Let me tell you, me and Peggy Lou and the Colonel, we're going as the Flintstones. You remember that program on TV, Flintstones? Yeah, the Flintstones. Yeah, the thing with the dinosaur. That's the program that we did. All of our costumes are just like that. I'm Fred Flintstone, and over here, Peggy Lou, she dressed up like Wilma Flintstone, and the Colonel got a little bow in the hair there, going as pebbles in a little stroller. Thank you very much.
So, Honky, I know you were on national holiday today, but is there any chance you might have thumbed through an observer the past week?
This is hot, steaming news for the Wrestle Crap audience. Hulk Hogan, the one and only, the immortal one. I think he's a little bit of a jabroni, but the people seem to like him. Hulk Hogan going to be coming back to wrestle a match in TNA Wrestling. Hot news. Heard it here first.
Wow.
Like 3 weeks ago. Thanks, though.
Wow.
The thoughts there.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Well,
You wanted trick, you wanted treat, you got treat with that news.
what a treat. Hey, I know you're busy, Honky. It's Halloween. You're out there, doing God knows what, shaking your honky booty. But I got to ask you, man, any new commemorative stamps at the post office?
Well, it is Halloween, and everybody looks back on some of their favorite wrestling pay-per-views over the years with fondness around this holiday, and one of my favorites was Halloween Havoc 1998, and this week we got a Halloween Havoc 1998 stamp for you. If it fails to deliver the packages for you or your mail, you get a refund. Call Eric Bischoff. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Wow.
That may have been the best visit from the Honky Tonk Mailman yet.
The following is a public service announcement from Roddy Piper.
Don't leave the door until you get a treat, and if you don't get a treat, burn his lawn.
This is like Bizarro Piper.
That's not very nice. Burning people's lawns if you don't get.
Oh boy, that was good to talk to Roddy.
Raisins. Maybe if you get raisins for Halloween, I would be okay with that.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Take care. Spike your hair. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.